How's everybody doing? My name is Betchman, and welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC stuff and things, and we are back with more insane teams, insane battles for Season 8, because it's just getting crazier. So, we did get up to Ultra Ball tier. As you can see, we're now 7 and 6. A little bit better than what we were beforehand, obviously. And we got a different team. The Cinderace team, I really like using Gigantamax Cinderace. The problem is that I didn't have many answers to anything else. So I'm running a rain team. We have Politoed, Kingdra, Sableye, Urshifu, Gigantamax Blastoise, and Gigantamax Rillaboom. This team's been working out fairly well for me. Kingdra and Politoed are just crazy broken. I'm running choice specs on Kingdra because going against something like the Hatterene and DD problem that I was going against is not an issue, because all I have to do is go for a Helping Hand with Muddy Water, and that one-shots the Hatterene. So, or possibly the Indeedee, just depends on which one has the Focus Sash. So, that takes care of that problem. There are some other issues that I run into with this team, but for the most part, I really do like this team. I have Rillaboom that can change the terrain against somebody like Indeedee. I have Politoed, who's really bulky and can control the weather. I also have Sableye, who can control the weather, because I do have Rain Dance on him. So, first team, we're going against Rillaboom, Scizor, Blastoise, probably Gigantamax. I always butcher his name. Terrakion? I probably butchered it. Togekiss and Whimsicott. I honestly could just go for Politoed Kingdra. I could just go for that, and worst case scenario is I have to Dynamax Kingdra and Max Airstream the Rillaboom. That'd be worst case scenario. Or I just Hurricane it, actually. Let's go Politoed Kingdra. Urshifu's not terrific here, especially because of Whimsicott and Togekiss. Rillaboom will do really well here. And I don't want to bring Urshifu, but I kind of feel like I have to. Nah, we're going to bring Blastoise. We're going to bring Blastoise because Urshifu kind of gets bodied by everything on that team. I do have Focus Sash on him, but again, he'll just get bodied immediately, so I like the fact that Joel's standing on a Wailord. So let's see if we can start off with getting a win here. Again, this is a team I was testing yesterday. It was working out really, really well. See if we can keep that rolling. So we're going to see beat up Whimsicott. That's totally fine, because you're going to see... Also, I have a shiny Politoed, which he looks incredible. You're going to see why Kingdra's so busted here, because I'm just going to go for a Muddy Water. I think I want to go for... Yeah, I'm going to go for Icy Wind. I'm going to go for Icy Wind and Muddy Water. Reason being is because Muddy Water will take out Terrakion without the Helping Hand. Or he's just going to Dynamax it. But the main thing we're wanting to get rid of here is Whimsicott. I do have Blastoise in the back, so I'm not, like, terrified of this thing. But I'm a little terrified because he's just going to go for beat up. If I would have gone for Helping Hand, that would have one-shot. Now he's going to go for beat up. So Kingdra's going to be gone. But I am going to get a Icy Wind off, so I will be faster than Terrakion, and Whimsicott might even go down. I guess I should have gone for that. Helping Hand probably would have done a little bit better justice for me. It's just way too busted. Especially with choice specs on Kingdra, it does way too much damage. So let's see if he's gonna... I mean, if he doesn't take out Kingdra, he's insane. Max Rockfall. On to Kingdra. Like I had anticipated. does get rid of the rain, which, not great, but it's not terrible. Especially because we're going to lower the speeds. And then I'm just going to throw Rillaboom out. Plus his Whimsicott's also going to take damage, so... So we're going to send Rillaboom out. Which I could Dynamax him. But I kind of want to take both of his guys out first. So then I'm just going to go for Icy Wind again, and I could just go for Fake Out into Whimsicott, but I'm just going to go for Grassy Glide into Terrakion. Even though I think he's going to protect, he doesn't protect actually. Interesting, he just lets it go down. I was expecting... Oh, Energy Ball. I think we lived that. Yeah, Politoed's so incredibly bulky, it's unreal. We got our Citrus Berry off. And Icy Wind will take Whimsicott out, so we're chilling pretty good. Kingsha's the only thing that we've lost. We haven't used our Dynamax yet. We do have Gigantamax, Rillaboom, and Blastoise sitting in the back. Only thing we don't have on the field right now is the rain, which is not the worst thing in the world. I would like to have the rain, because then if I send Blastoise out, he'll be way, way more powerful. We'll see if he sends out Scizor, because that's going to be a deciding factor too. So he's got his Rillaboom, and he's got Scizor. Okay. I knew Scizor was going to be a deciding factor. And he gets a Berry off to increase his defense. Great. Okay. I'm going to protect Politoed. I can't even go for a knockoff on Scizor. It's not going to do anything. I could go for a Wood Hammer on Scizor. I mean, I guess I just go for a Wood Hammer on Scizor just to get some damage off. We're going to protect Politoed. He actually went for Fake Out into Politoed. Is he targeting Politoed? We'll find out. Let's see how much damage a Wood Hammer does. That does nothing. Holy moly. Dual Wing Beat will most likely take Rillaboom out, and it does. So here's the really bad thing. I don't know if I really have an answer to this. I should have probably, in this moment now, I'm realizing I should have taken Urshifu. Because I could have just gone for Gigantamax Urshifu, and this would have been easy peasy. But we have Blastoise. We do have Ice Beam on Blastoise. So I'm actually going to go for trying to take out Rillaboom. I can go... Now, you know what? We're just going to go Helping Hand. Just to ensure that we knock it out. If I take Rillaboom out, then we're sitting really, really well. I guess I could have also tried to wait this out for the Grassy Surge to be gone, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. Oh yeah, and I also have a shiny Blastoise. I don't know what's going to happen here. Okay, Helping Hands. The question is how much damage is Blastoise going to take. He actually opted for taking Politoed out. How much damage am I going to take from... Oh, and I'm actually faster than Scizor. That's really good to know. Rillaboom's gone. We're going to change it to Hail instead of Sand, so Scizor will take some kind of chip damage. Question is what he's going to go for and how much damage it's going to do. Actually just goes for a sword stance, so I don't think I'm faster still. That's really bad. So we've seen dual wing beat and sword stance from him. Okay. Now the question is how much damage will this cannonade do? Because he's going to be taking chip damage from the hail, and he's going to be taking damage from cannonade. Cannonade works exactly like G-Max Wildfire from Charizard. That actually just one-shots. Okay, Blastoise. Okay. Okay, it was a very, very good thing that I took Blastoise and that he didn't target my Blastoise. That was very, very good. Okay. So that battle went much better than I had anticipated. And we're able to pick up a win. It would have made it a lot easier if I would have just gone for a helping hand with, I do want to check his team. If I would have gone for a helping hand on Kingdra, it would have been easy, done and over with. So he's actually taking U-turn instead of Wood Hammer. Scizor's got Bullet Punch, Swords Dance, Brutal Swing, and Dual Wing Beats. So he's very slow. Very, very slow. Alright. See if we can't get 2 wins, because we're already off to a better start than last team. And see if we can't also get to Master Ball tier, because pretty sure we're 1 win away from getting to Master Ball tier. But I really liked the idea of building a rain team now, because rain teams are much, much stronger than they've ever been right now. Going against Jelly. But they're much stronger than they've ever been currently, because of the fact that Politoed is so dumb strong and how bulky he is. Kingdra's incredibly powerful, especially with Swift Swim and Choice Specs. See what Jelly's got. Cinderace. He's got Indeedee. Executor. That's interesting. Torkoal. Rangaroo, and Lurantis. Kind of want to go for Kingdra Sableye. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for Kingdra Sableye. I'll go for them. I could go for Blastoise again. Blastoise actually does really, really well here. And I think I need to bring Rillaboom to get rid of the Psychic Surge. Well, Blastoise or Urshifu? I think Blastoise is better. Urshifu does a lot here, though. You know what? We're going to bring... I like Urshifu better. I just do. Urshifu can take out a lot. Completely destroys the Executor, destroys Indeedee. Doesn't take any psychic damage because of its dark typing. So we're going to run with that. And the reason I brought Sableye is because if in the off chance he does start off with Torkoal, which he doesn't actually, but in the off chance if he did, then I could have gone for something a little different. So we're gonna... This is what we're gonna do. I would really like to go for Hurricane on Executor. See if I can even... I'd like to go for Hurricane, and I'm just gonna swap Rillaboom in. Swapping Rillaboom in takes away the Psychic Surge, so I don't have to deal with the extra damage that Expanding Force does, because it's a crazy broken move right now. I'm going to get the Grassy Surge up. It does go for Follow Me. I really hope Hurricane connects. It does actually connect. It doesn't knock him out. I'm gonna see a Trick Room happen now. Okay. Just gonna go for Hurricane again. I'm gonna go for Fake Out into Indeedee. Okay, he's gonna swap Indeedee out for who? A Rangaroo. And he's gonna Dynamax his Executor. Okay. I do have Urshifu in the back. So I'm impressed that somebody's using Executor. Fake Out's not going to do anything. Max Overgrowth's probably going to take out Kingdra. Yeah. Unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world because I do have Urshifu in the back who can just quite literally obliterate this Executor. So Urshifu is going to come out. Alright. We're going to go for Wicked Blow into him, and we're going to go for Grassy Glide into Oranguru. It's not going to kill Oranguru, but it's going to do a really good chunk of damage. If he was smart with his Executor, he'd be going to change the terrain from Grassy to Psychic. Because then I can't go for Grassy Glide anymore. Being that it takes away priority moves. And we're finally going to see Gigantamax Urshifu. I love the Gigantamax version of both forms. Grassy Glide's going to come out. Not going to KO, but is going to do a lot of damage. Brutal Swing means he's got Weakness Policy, and I really hope that I can live this. Critical hit on Urshifu. And he shared the Iron Ball with him. What? This might be taking me out. Oh my gosh. Alright, this guy played me like a fiddle. What I should have actually done is switch into Sableye and then gone for Quash. You live and you learn. But apparently I'm still not learning, so there's that. Foul Play will do a lot of damage now. That is something. Foul Play will do a lot of damage. I'll just go for Grassy Glide again, just take out a Rangaroo. Foul Play won't take out Executor, but it will do a lot of damage. If it brings him down low enough, then Grassy Glide will take him out if he doesn't take out Rillaboom, which he most likely will. Really interesting team though. Trick Room, Weakness Policy, Executor, and it's not even a low in Executor. Like the team. Definitely beatable though. I mean, I definitely made some very poor choices that now I look back on. It's like, yeah, I could have played that a little bit differently. He's gonna take a Rangaroo out to take away my... Yeah, he's gonna take away my Grassy Glide. So I no longer get priority. But Sableye still, I think, goes first. He doesn't go first, actually. And he's gone. Alright. So, battle number 2 did not go our way. Our opponent had a very, very good Trick Room team and was able to read us really well. Would have never expected I was going to have trouble with a Executor, but here we are. And I actually have nothing to take it out with. I mean, I have knockoff, but it doesn't matter because he's already used his item. Trick Room is still up. So, I mean, there's not really much that I can do. I can just take out Indeedee. There's nothing, there's no way I win this, because all he has to do now is go for a Psychic. Was smart to send out Indeedee to switch the terrain so that I can go first. But it doesn't really matter. Trying to move along in this, though, so we can move on to our third battle, because we have plenty of time for our third battle. Grassy Glide's going to take out Indeedee, and then I'm sure it's going to be like Expanding Force or Psychic or something that's going to knock me out. Yeah, it's Expanding Force. Cool animation. Kinda. Alright, Executor. Good to note down that threat to look out for. Most definitely a threat to look out for. I was afraid of the Torkoal fighting me for weather advantage, so all good though. So we're gonna go ahead and continue into our third battle, and we're still looking like we're probably 2 wins away from getting into the Master Ball tier. Probably 2. See, that's what I like about this season though, is that there are so many different teams that we're gonna face. So many different just strategies, except for this one. This one I know of. Indeedee and Hatterene, I already know how to take care of you. So we're gonna go Kingdra Politoed. Now Dragalge, on the other hand, is a big issue because that thing is crazy big on the specially defensive side. So I'm gonna have Urshifu. And I think I'm gonna have Rillaboom as well. Well, I don't know if I want... I mean, I think I need Rillaboom, but Dragalge just takes him out immediately. That's the really unfortunate part. So I'm just... I have to hope that he doesn't take Dragalge, in all honesty, because if he does take Dragalge, I do have Urshifu that can hopefully one-shot it. I know its defense isn't great, but its special defense is really, really high. To where even a max Wormwind is not going to take it out from Kingdra. Though a Draco Meteor might take it out. Araquanid and Dusclops is a little bit different than what I expected. Okay. He could go for Wide Guard. That is a thing. Could easily go for Wide Guard. I'm going to go for Scald, and I'm going to go for Hydro Pump. I don't want him to set up the Trick Room. If he does, it's going to be troublesome. Hydro Pump is going to connect. How much damage is it going to do, though? Choice Specs in the rain. That's not enough. And Scald's not going to do anything either. Might burn him. Doesn't even burn him. Liquidation does get me to use my my Citrus Berry. Unfortunately, he's gonna get Trick Room. So not great. Kind of want to protect Politoed and sort of want to switch to Rillaboom. I'm going to switch to Rillaboom. The reason I want to switch to that is because I get the priority with Grassy Glide. So I can take out Dusclops really easily. I can do a lot of damage to Araquanid, but it can also do a lot of damage to me if it does go for a Bug-type move on the Rillaboom. Goes for Nightshade and a Politoed. What is Araquanid going to do? It actually really dislikes my Politoed. Why you gotta hate on Politoed? I actually think I just want to take out Araquanid. So I could go for Helping Hand. I mean, everything does like an insane amount of damage on him. And who's he have in the back, possibly? I'm okay with going with this. We're going to get 3 different Gigantamax Pokemon here. So we're going to go... Helping Hands. He's going to knock out Politoed if I do this. We got to do it, though. Helping Hand, into Rillaboom, Gigantamax, Drum Solo, Araquanid. I don't know if this is necessarily the best choice, but we get to see 3 different Dynamax. Again, just like Cinderace, Rillaboom doesn't really get much bigger. It's more so his drum set gets gigantic. And we're going to go for a Helping Hand. Politoed's probably going to get knocked out here. Actually goes for Nightshade into Rillaboom. And Leech Life, which we do live. So Politoed's living. This might actually one-shot. Okay. So that was huge, because Araquanid was a huge, huge threat. Politoed's actually got a good chunk of his life back because of Grassy Surge. So we'll see who he sends out next. He could have Hatterene in the back. He does have Dragalge. Super, super bad and unfortunate. I think I just go for Icy Wind. Unfortunately, I can't even go for... Yeah, I think I just have to go for Max Darkness, and Rillaboom's going to go down, so I could have just gone for Woodhammer. This is what I was fearing was going against Dragalge, because I knew exactly what was going to happen. Might not be the strongest Pokemon in the world, but it is bulky on the especially defensive side. I don't know why, but it is. He's going to go for Will-O-Wisp. He's going to miss. Max Ooze should take me out. It doesn't take me out. So we do survive for one more. I just went for Icy Wind just because I wanted to get some damage off and lower their speeds. Speed falls on Dragalge. Speed falls on Dusclops. And we're going to get Max Darkness off on Dragalge, which will lower his special defense. Okay. And I guess I just go for a Scald into Dusclops. I'll be above 50. I won't be above 50, so a Nightshade will take me out. I do have Urshifu and Kingdra in the back. I guess I just go for Max Darkness again. If I was him, I'd be going for Nightshade on a Rillaboom, and I'd be going for whatever he wants to go for into Politoed. Because he did increase his special attack by 1. So he might, yeah. He might take out Politoed here. If he does, kind of bad. I don't also have any idea how many turns of Trick Room are left. Max Lightning, okay. And yeah, that knocks out Politoed. I think he's got one more turn of Trick Room. What I'm finding out is that Trick Room is kind of the bane of my existence right now. The rain does stop, and the dimensions go back to normal. Okay. So there is a chance that we can win this. Basically because I got the special defense drop on Dragalge. I should just be able to go for a Wicked Blow in the Dusclops and a Draco into Dragalge. This being a Choice Specs boosted stab Okay, Wicked Blow is going to take Dusclops out. So I'm not going to let him set up Trick Room again. If anything, I really hope he targets Urshifu, but I don't think he will. Draco does connect, and it is enough. Okay, so that was huge, actually, to have that special defense drop. I don't think I would have taken him out if I didn't go for Max Darkness. So I think we actually do win this. It depends on who his last guy is, but we are both faster. It is Hatterene, which kind of sucks because I can't do anything with Kingdra. So it's all going to come down to Urshifu. Because Kingdra's stuck. We'll see if this one-shots, though. Doesn't quite one-shot, but he is going to go down the next turn. He actually goes for Trick Room, thinking that he'll still win. Little does he know I have Focus Sash. Goes for Dazzling Gleam. It is going to do a lot of damage because it'll knock out my Kingdra, but it's not going to knock out my Urshifu. So we are going to win this third battle. One heck of a roller coaster. Urshifu was huge. I'm glad I picked him instead of Blastoise, because that was a real big deciding factor for us to win this match. That's why I take Focus Sash on Urshifu, by the way, just because scenarios like that. I don't think that got us to Master Ball tier, but it's worth a shot to check. If we didn't get it, then we are just like one battle away. Alright, let's see what we're sitting at. Did we get Master Ball tier? I don't think we did. It'd be very generous if we did. Very generous. Whenever it wants to load. Yeah, didn't think so. So we're still one win away from getting the Master Ball tier. We will get in there. Easy peasy. No issue. Crazy though, we got to see three battles with 3 different Gigantamaxes that we got to use. We got to use Blastoise, Rillaboom, and I think it was Urshifu in the second battle. That Executor wiped the floor with us so hard, it wasn't even funny. But that's what I like about Season 8 is that, and I said it before, there are so many different team combinations we're going to see and so many different strats. It's too much, to be totally honest. So I do like this rain team. I think I might use it again. I might make a couple adjustments to it. But other than that, I really do like this team. If you guys really like the team, let me know. I can do a rental code, or I can just post a description of the team, like from Showdown into the description of the video. But again, let me know if you guys want to try this team. I'll definitely make a rental code. And yeah, so anyways, that'll be it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!